Leader of the opposition, Michael Pintard, is demanding that the government give a full account of funds that have been submitted to Bahamas Power and Light since coming into office over 1 year ago. Last month in the lower chamber, the Minister of Works and Utilities, Alfred Sears, revealed that the government would make payments of some $10 million for 9 months to repay BPL's debt to Shell, on top of the government's assistance to BPL through other financial challenges. Pintard questions just how much of the public funds has been spent so far.
Under what terms were you providing the subsidy? Where was the money coming from? Since we knew it was unbudgeted, we just went through a budget exercise. There are many questions surrounding the recent decisions of this administration around BPL. We have accused them. They have not been able to deny it, that they're costing the Bahamian people twice. They're costing you and I as taxpayers a 163% increase over a 13-month period we are going to experience on fuel charge because they failed to accept sensible recommendations. It's going to cost you a second way. It's going to cost the Bahamian people because of all the funds we are now going to spend.
Pintard stands by a point he made in the lower chamber earlier last month that the price fuel charge for BPL could have been avoided had the government heeded recommendations given to them.
What is more egregious is the government then sought to conceal the fact that it got recommendations and advice so that they could make a wise financial decision. Their failure to make that decision has forced them now, many months later, to pass on this cost that they were subsidizing BPL not to pass on, made bad decisions by not protecting a relatively low cost on fuel charge, and then they sought to conceal it. There has to be consequences for misleading the public in that way.
Moreover, the MP for Marco City believes the recent controversial trip to Bermuda made by Prime Minister Philip Davis and Progressive Liberal Party members remains unclear.
We don't know what the per diem, we don't know what other expenses there are. In fact, we don't know about other trips and how they were paid for. Because this is, again, we have been talking about the failure of this administration to follow the Procurement Act. And so even in the issuing of contracts, there's been this veil of secrecy that they have been covered with for the last year and change.
Tyler Simonet, Eyewitness News.